Good morning, squad. Welcome back to MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, the number one spot for everything sports talk, sports news, sports debate in the morning. Hope y'all had a great, fun, adventurous, safe weekend. Of course, y'all had a safe weekend if y'all back tuning in this Monday. And of course, this Monday, we got a crazy rundown going back to Sunday in the NBA. What performances, what games? We got to start it off going to the 71-point historical performance from Damian Lillard. Why is he so still unappreciated? Lakers get a comeback victory on the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. What's going on with Dallas being 1-4 in the last 5 games? Will the Lakers make the playoffs 12th seed right now? You get 40, 17, and 10 from Nikola Jokic. Are the Nuggets the favorites to win it all this year? And then to end it off, we're going to shift gears to the NFL. Bears leaning towards trading that number 1 pick. Is that the right decision to keep going with Justin Fields and not go with Bryce Young moving forward? And then Lamar Jackson, watch, 8 days left. Will the Ravens franchise tag Lamar Jackson, or will they give him a contract, or will they trade him? Let's keep an eye on Lamar Jackson, and let's get right into it, gang. Why? Why is Damian Lillard so underappreciated, so unappreciated in the NBA by the masses of fans? Not the true fans that tune in, the true fans that watch every NBA game know what Dame is. They know what Dame brings to the NBA. They know his resume. They know Dame. But Dame gets so underappreciated when it comes to the masses and just the big fan base of the NBA, simply because the NBA fan base is based off of a popularity contest. It's a cool guy contest, and he's in one of the most unpopular destinations in Portland. That's the number one thing that I always hear from people that dislike Damian Lillard. Why is he in Portland? Why is he in Portland? This, that, and the third. Because Portland was able to give him the Supermax contract that no other team could. He's able to make hundreds of $millions more with the Portland Trailblazers than he is with any other team. Nextly, there's no guarantee if he leaves that he's going to win a title. So why would you leave an organization that treats you like an ambassador, treats you like a king, can give you hundreds of $millions more than the next franchise, just to risk going to another franchise? They might treat you like a second option because you just coming in. They might treat you off. We just heard it from Jay Crowder. We heard it from Kyrie Irving. We heard it from Kevin Durant about how franchises don't know how to treat players. So you're going to leave a franchise that's treating you like a king, treating you with the respect and admiration that you deserve, to go to another franchise to appease the masses of NBA fans, when there's no guarantee that you're going to win, there's no guarantee that that organization is going to treat you right, and there's no guarantee that that organization is going to do everything that they can to surround you with the pieces to move forward and win an NBA title. None of those are guaranteed if you leave Portland. None of those. Why can't we just sit up here and appreciate the game that Damian Lillard exerts on a yearly basis? The Portland Trailblazers have only missed the playoffs twice since Damian Lillard has been their point guard. Once when he was a rookie, and last year when he missed the entire year damn near. Put some respect on his name. He's been to a conference finals without another all-star. CJ McCollum is not even an all-star when they went to the Western Conference Finals. Like, let's be real. He was the only all-star on that team, and they went to the Western Conference Finals. In comparison to the other point guards and the help that they've played with and the lack of success that they've had with that help, Damian Lillard, in my opinion, is the second best point guard of this generation. He didn't play with a Kevin Durant. He didn't play with a Russell Westbrook. He didn't play with a Chris Paul. He didn't play with a Joel Embiid. You get what I'm saying? He didn't play with a Jason Tatum, a Jaylen Brown. He didn't play with none of those type of superstars. The best player he's ever played with in his career, you could probably say, is CJ McCollum, maybe a young LaMarcus Aldridge. Come on, man. Like I said, CJ McCollum balls, but he's never been to an all-star game. He's never been an all-star. So with all this he's accomplished in Portland, he's never even had an all-star teammate. And the Portland Trailblazers can't go out there and give these free agents an offer that they can't refuse. This ain't Godfather. You feel what I'm saying? Michael Corleone ain't running the Portland Trailblazers. He ain't out there giving these free agents an offer that they can't refuse. Free agents can go wherever they want, and most of these dudes tend to go be the 5th, 6th best player on a more popular market, in Miami, in New York, in Philadelphia, in LA, in Chicago. You get what I'm saying? Or under another bigger superstar. But this lack of appreciation, dog, because he plays in Portland, has to stop, man. It has to stop. Appreciate the greatness that he exerts on a nightly basis and a yearly basis. That's all it comes down to. And if y'all want to see him do better, tell one of these superstars to go over there and play with him. Tell Bradley Beal to demand a trade to go to Portland. Tell one of these superstars. Come on, man. And then another thing, y'all sit up there and act like the NBA is some well-rounded parity league. It's not. It's 5-6 teams in the NBA with good rosters. And then it's only 4 of those teams that really have an opportunity to win the finals every year out of 30 teams. So stop sitting up here acting like the Portland Trailblazers are a one-off in comparison to the rest of the franchises that are competing for a title every year. It's 4 or 5 teams that's competing for a title every year. Cut it out, man. Give the respect that's due to Damian Lillard, man, the second best point guard of this generation. Y'all be tripping, bro. The stuff that he's accomplished with the lack of help he's had, and him not complaining. Come on, man. Y'all clearly aren't competitors. Y'all spectators. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand why y'all want to see him move, because y'all like the drama. That's what spectators do. Y'all like the drama. Y'all like the stuff that adds to talk about. He's a competitor. I'm a competitor. That's why I appreciate him and stuff. That's why they my 2 favorite point guards, because they competitors. They love to go out there and shut people's mouths. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Dang, that's my guy. What you talking about? 71, 6-6 to tie, 71-point performance to tie Donovan Mitchell for the most points per game this year. Finally a 70 burger. Come on, man. Dude is amazing. And he came down the lane and showed that old athleticism from Dame. Cranked it on main man. What you talking about, man? Give my man his respect. Will the Portland Trailblazers make the playoffs though? With after that hard soliloquy from me, I don't know, man. It's hard right now. They're 11th seed. Like I said, they stacked. The only team that I could see falling out of the play-in tournament, and that's from the 7th seed to the 10th seed, is the Utah Jazz. I really don't see any other team falling that far. So hey, listen, man, it's gonna be hard. They probably gonna be in a play-in if they make it, you know what I'm saying, into the play-in. So I'm going to lean towards probably no, but hey, man, Dame deserve a lot more respect. This will be the first time he missed the playoffs after playing a full year besides his rookie year. Come on now, in the stacked Western Conference. Come on now. Come on now. Put some respect on Dame's name, man. Put some respect on that dude's name. And he's added to the explosion of 3 points in the league. 6 on the all-time 3-point made list. Shout out to Dame, man. Give that man his respect, man. Lakers come back on the Mavs. Like I was just saying, you got all these super teams that they don't even pan out. What's going on with the Dallas Mavericks? They're 1-4 in the last 5 games. Only victory coming against the putrid San Antonio Spurs that's going after Victor Wembanyama. You feel what I'm saying? I think I got that name right on the money. But yeah, what's going on with the Dallas Mavericks? To me, what I'm saying is that it's too much analytics going on. It's almost like Luka knows that he's the #1 scorer in the NBA in the first quarter, and it's like Kyrie Irving knows he's the #1 scorer in the NBA in the fourth quarter. And they're like, okay, Luka, you got the first quarter. Okay, Kyrie, you got the fourth quarter, and we just gonna figure it out in between. Like, no! That can't be how the game go. If Luka come out hot in the first quarter, he should keep it going throughout the entirety of the game. If Kyrie Irving comes out hot, he should keep it going throughout the entirety of the game. Or Kyrie Irving shouldn't be waiting to the fourth quarter to be Kyrie Irving. Like, that's just not a good formula for winning basketball. That's what I seen yesterday, because that's what the announcers were saying. They like, all right, they gonna be good in the first, they gonna be good in the fourth, but what's gonna happen in between? And that's where it really faltered in that third quarter, where the Lakers just went on a run, and then they had the momentum, and then Dallas could never just snatch it back when they have clearly a way more talented team. They have a way more talented team when you looked at it, and the Lakers were just looking lost, but they kept fighting, they kept going, and it was almost like the Mavs expected them to fade away, but they didn't. They kept fighting, got a hard-fought victory. Will the Lakers make the playoffs, though? They 12th seed behind the Portland Trailblazers. It's going to be tough. The same thing I said with the Portland Trailblazers. They'll probably be in that play-in tournament. I'm going to lean towards no, too. It's hard right now because of how slow both of these teams have started. I see both of these teams possibly coming out being a force to be reckoned with next year after they get their legs on them. Dame just coming back from injury this year, so he started off kind of slow this year. Well, no, actually, they was one of the top seeds to start off the year, so actually they came back down. But that's more Jeremy Grant and Anthony Simons coming back down to the median. So to me, I'm going to say no, the Lakers won't make the playoffs. They'll make the play-in tournament, but I don't see them making the playoffs just because they'll have to get 2 wins, and then they'll go up against the Portland Trailblazers most likely, and one of those teams are going to get knocked out in that game. So, yeah, I don't see the Lakers making the playoffs. Let's move on. 40, 17, and 10 from Nikola Jokic. Are the Nuggets the favorites to win it all? I'ma still say no, but I love the Denver Nuggets to make it to the finals this year. To me right now, they are the favorites in the Western Conference. They're clearly the favorites when you look at Jamal Murray finally being healthy, Michael Porter Jr. finally being healthy, Aaron Gordon finally coming into his own in his role with the Denver Nuggets, and then we got, Nikola Jokic. You think about the past 2 years, the thing that I hate that people bring up about Nikola Jokic and his failures in the playoffs the past 2 years is people don't want to bring up the fact that Michael Porter Jr. has been hurt. Jamal Murray has been hurt. These dudes are critical cogs in that lineup for the Denver Nuggets, especially when they going up against those top Western Conference teams. So, listen, they're together this year. They have to at least make it to the Western Conference Finals, which I think they will. But I'm picking them to probably make it to the NBA Finals if it's not the Golden State Warriors. So I really like the Denver Nuggets. Like I said, especially with Michael Porter Jr. out there giving you 20 points per game, Jamal Murray giving you 20 points per game, Aaron Gordon giving you 15 and 7 a game, and then you got the possibly 3-time MVP, 3-time back-to-back MVP Nikola Jokic out there doing his thing. Yeah, I really like the Denver Nuggets. They're not my favorites to win it all overall because I still like the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks over there in that Eastern Conference. But right now, I would probably think that they're the favorites in the Western Conference. Let's shift over to the NFL before we end it off. Lamar Jackson watch continues. We only have 8 days left before the Baltimore Ravens can franchise tag Lamar Jackson. Will they franchise tag Lamar Jackson? Will they get a deal done? Will they trade him off? To me, it's looking pretty good that they haven't franchise tagged them just yet because it seems as though that they're still working at this, but it could all change in that last day, that last hour. You feel what I'm saying? They could be like, all right, we franchising them. So to me, I'm going to still say that they're going to attempt to franchise tag Lamar, but I don't know if he's going to sign that franchise tenure. This is an interesting situation right here. Y'all know where I stand on this one, but yeah, we're going to keep an eye on Lamar Jackson and what's going on with the Baltimore Ravens. What's going on with the Bears? The Bears said they're leaning towards trading that number 1 pick with them getting multiple offers from multiple teams for that number 1 overall pick. Are they making the right decision with going with Justin Fields over Bryce Young? In my opinion, I'm going to say yes, simply because you look at Justin Fields and his ability to create plays and extend plays, and that being almost like a need of quarterbacks nowadays. You can't move off of Justin Fields right now, especially with the weapons the lack of weapons that they had in Chicago last year. Put some weapons around Justin Fields and then see if he can really lead this team and really put up some points and really make some headway passing the ball, because you can't really judge him off of his passing skills with the receivers and the weapons that he had last year. So I'm going to say, yeah, still go with Justin Fields and Bryce Young. He's very, very small. They don't have an offensive line down there in Chicago, so he's going to be running for his life. He's not nearly as fast, not nearly as big as Justin Fields. And for him to come out there, you don't want to get him like Derek Carr or David Carr when he got drafted by the expansion Houston Texans and he just got sacked to death. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want that to happen to Bryce Young. So yeah, keep going with Justin Fields, a person that's making up for that bad offensive line and someone that if you trade off that number 1 pick, you could build some other pieces around him with Chase Claypool already being over there. So yeah, I think this is the right decision to keep going with Justin Fields, especially seeing what the team already has in there with Chicago already, unless they were going to trade Justin Fields for some assets. I don't know. But that roster is just way too weak right now, and they have to amass some talent, some picks, and players. That's what they have to do. Let me know what y'all think, though. Why is Damian Lillard so unappreciated? 71 points to tie Donovan Mitchell for the most points scored in the game this season. 71, 6-6. Will the Blazers make the playoffs? Let me know what y'all think. Lakers come back on the Mavs in Dallas. What's going on with the Dallas Mavericks being 1-4 in the last 5 games? Will the Lakers make the playoffs? 40, 17, and 10 from Nikola Jokic. Are the Nuggets the favorites to win the NBA title this year? And then Lamar Jackson watch. No franchise tag yet for Lamar Jackson. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Bears are leaning towards trading that number 1 overall pick. Is this the right decision to keep moving forward with Justin Fields and not drafting Bryce Young? Let me know what y'all think. This is MadMizzy Sports Morning Show. Like, comment, share, subscribe, listen, alert. MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.